Hey guys, I'm talking about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. They're going to be fighting in June. It's going to be on Netflix. The whole world is going to be watching this fight. It's going to be the most famous, popular, most watched boxing event in the history of the world. Everyone's going to watch it and talk about it. Now, you may be rooting for Jake, you may be rooting for Mike, you may just be a spectator. I don't know, but I want to share my opinions on it. I'll be watching. I'm probably gonna, I don't know, have a party or something because this is gonna be a major event. But anyways, take a look at the sizing, okay? You see Jake and you see Mike Tyson. I have this photo here for you. This is the newest photo anyone has seen of them together. And you take a look at Jake and Jake looks humongous, okay? He's taller than Mike. He's wider than Mike. They say Mike Tyson's a little heavier, which he probably is. I mean, he's got a little bit of a belly. I mean, he's going to lose that for sure by the time he's ready to fight. I just want to say this, okay? Mike Tyson was my favorite boxer when I was young, growing up. Everybody talked about Mike Tyson. He was the toughest, baddest boxer in the world. And to this day, he's the most impressive boxer in the history of the world, in my opinion. But that is in the past. You can't expect the man at age, 59, I think, in that range. You can't expect him to still be doing what he was when he was in his early 20s. Jake Paul's proven that he knocks out just about everybody that comes in front of him, okay? And it doesn't take him long either. He usually does it in the first round. On Twitter X, I've been calling Jake Paul the Caucasian Mike Tyson. I've been saying this for a couple years now. I've been calling Jake Paul the Caucasian Mike Tyson. And I know many of you will say, oh, he hasn't fought anyone. He fights old people and blah, 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 blah. That's not true. He's fought younger people and he's fought older people and he knocks them all out. The only one that was younger, which was a pro boxer, Tommy Fury, Jake didn't knock him out, but he knocked him to the canvas. And then some people say, oh, he slipped. No, he didn't slip. He was knocked to the canvas by Jake Paul, okay? So the guy has elite knockout power. For whatever reason, he didn't knock out Tommy Fury. I'm not sure. Jake did say he wasn't feeling well on that fight. He said he was feeling sick and he didn't feel up to the fight, but he still did the fight. That could be true. But anyways, back to Mike Tyson. We've got Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Now, Tyson, he looks great for age 59. You know, he's got the best trainers. He's still pretty fit. You know, he's still got that brain power. You know, he knows all the tricks of the trade. He knows how to punch. He knows how to block. He knows how to bob and weave. You know, he's got all of that, right? He was the champion. So this is going to potentially be a tough fight for Jake. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure because of the age thing. The age thing could just totally make this an easy fight for Jake. And then the other thing you got to consider is 2 years ago, Mike Tyson fought Roy Jones Jr. And Roy Jones Jr. is old too now, you know. And Mike, he could have easily beat Roy Jones, in my opinion. I think he could have knocked him out fairly easily. But I think Mike was like taking it easy on Roy Jones, in my opinion. If you watch that fight, I watched the whole thing. But the one thing that I have to say, though, is Mike did not look quick. He did not look like he should be in the ring, really. Even though he was the dominant boxer versus Roy Jones Jr., Mike looked like he should not be boxing. Now, physically, he looked good. He looked fit. You know, he didn't look fat or anything. He looked fit. But he looked slow. He looked like, you know, his punches looked kind of slow. His body movement was slow. He looked like he could just, you know, kind of fall over accidentally. You know what I mean? So that's my concern for Mike. And I'm a huge fan of Mike Tyson. Like I said, I was a fan of him since I was a young boy. He was always been my favorite boxer, always. Now, Jake Paul is my favorite boxer. But will I be rooting for Jake Paul over Mike Tyson? No way. Will I be rooting for Mike Tyson over Jake Paul? I don't think so. See, that's the hard part because, you know, I really like Jake Paul. And I really like Mike Tyson, so I don't actually want them to fight. What I've wanted for a long time is for Mike Tyson to train Jake Paul and for them to unite and work together. This is the last thing I wanted to see was them fighting each other. because Jake Paul is the Caucasian Mike Tyson. He's knocking people out in seconds. Nobody can do that, okay? It's very rare to have that kind of knockout power, and Jake Paul has it. So what's going to happen when he fights Mike Tyson? Who knows? I mean, it can go horribly bad either way. You know, you can see Jake knocking Mike Tyson out and everyone being upset about it because we all love Mike Tyson, or you can see Mike Tyson knocking Jake Paul out potentially. I think it's much less likely, much less likely, but it could happen. And if that happens, a lot of people are going to be very happy. Not me, but a lot of people don't like Jake Paul for whatever reason. I don't know. And a lot of people will be happy. A lot of people are saying, we need Mike to knock out Jake. Why? Why do you hate Jake? Just because he's knocking people out left and right, so you hate him for that? I don't understand. But odds are Jake Paul's going to win, and he's going to win very easily. I don't know, though. I don't know. You can't really count out Mike Tyson because he is who he is. That's why I'm doing this video. I'm curious to see what your thoughts are. Hit like, put your comments below. Who's going to win? What round? How are they going to win? Is it going to be a knockout, a TKO? Is it going to be a judge's decision? Or are they just going to, like, not really fight hard and just kind of, like, throw soft punches? Like, what do you guys think? All right, talk to you soon. Have a great day.